very happy and honored to release this film, and especially today, Bharat Ratna, our Sachinji, and this is a great emotional journey about this film. As you said, everyone thinks it's a great film. I'm extremely happy to release this film of our legend.
Background first. UFO movies, we set up in 2005, about 17, 18 years now, with the sole idea that whatever is the movie, day date, it should be screened in the nooks and corners of India. Why just have a day date in the metros? Now today, taking this biopic, an inspiring movie, to maybe the nooks and the corners of all India on the day date, and maybe just one person, if he takes the inspiration from this biopic and tries to move in the footsteps of Murli sir, boss, this movie is a hit. Yes. And I'll be very happy that we were a part of taking this movie to the audiences, nothing like it. And of course, thanks to Mr. Rangachari and Prasad sir, they put the money where their mouth is. Yes. I hope all the best for them also, so that they can produce another such inspiring biopic, yes. And we again all meet over here. Thank you, sirs, for promoting this movie. I really appreciate it a lot. This kind of awareness is a noble deed rather than a commercial deed. Thank you very much, sir.
More or less, we have known Murli the cricketer, but I would love to know Murli the man through this film. And all the best, sir, to everybody involved in the film. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes. Done? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Yes. Photograph in a bit, yes.
First of all, thank you very much.
Sachin sir, how do you handle, so everyone narrate a story, I'll also narrate a story. Thanks to this hosting for 10, 11 years, over a period of time I've been meeting sir. Just every single time I get so excited when I see you. How do you handle all these people getting so excited from age of 5 to 75? How do you handle it even now?
It's a blessing. First of all, I'm here to wish my very, very dear friend Murli all the very best, because this movie, this biopic, people need to know what happened in his life. I remember meeting him the first time in 1993. 93. That sounds 93, ages ago. Yeah. But, you know, we continue to be good friends. Coincidentally, I was in Sri Lanka just last month for UNICEF work. And I messaged Murli that I'm in your beautiful city. Where are you? He says, I'm in India. What are you doing in Sri Lanka? And that's how, you know, I'm here. He spoke to me for the first time about his biopic. And he said, would you be able to come for the event? Said, any time for you. Ye itna humble hai, itna simple hai, in spite of achieving so much in life. It's impossible to refuse him. So thanks. I said, I'm going to be there, and that's the only reason I'm here. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Murli sir, you've always had this smile on your face. You've always been a smiling assassin. You know, the poor fellow is smiling at you and the wicket is out. But generally speaking, you know, your rivalry was legendary, of course. So you had the two gentlemen in that time that were Brian Lara sir and Sachin sir, the two greatest of all time. But you were like that common factor in the middle for everyone. It's almost like, you know, the world was always against you, and you put on the TV at 9 o'clock in the morning for the test match, you're bowling. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're still bowling. Even if the rain has gone, you're bowling in the nets. So first, before I ask anything, how were you this machine who was able to bowl forever and ever and keep bowling all these overs? How?
First of all, yes. Thank you very much because coming for me and supporting me, and also, you know, because I am also a fan of him, more than a colleague and a friend, and more the fan of him, because you know that what he has done in cricket nobody could do, because it is impossible to generate even another 100 years. Nobody can come like him, because it's a fact. Because I'm not because of saying my friend, because it's a fact. Because when someone get 15 years a first class 100, it's impossible. In 16 years, 17 years, you're getting a test 100. It's also impossible. So You have shown the way of billions of people how to play cricket, how to be humble like him. And I've seen more cricketers. He's the most humble person in Indian cricket. Few words, and with the friends is enjoys, but few words with everyone. So I think he's the best forever, because another SachinTendulkar won't be born in this entire.
That's why they call him the
universe
master.
until my life finishes, right? So that for your questions, what you asking, I forgot
So
about
forget
you.
it. But the question was very simple.
Yes.
You yourself, sir, are the greatest of all time from that side as well. You know, I have to say this. You know, we were always gunning for you when you were not playing against us. I hated you when you were playing against us. But otherwise, you just kept on and on. You were like a lone. Like how Sachin, sir, at one time was probably one of the only people. You know, if he got out, we switched off the TV. I'm sure with a lot of Sri Lankans across the world as well, if you were bowling and, you know, if you had a bad day, they'd be really disappointed. You were carrying the shoulder, you know, the entire Sri Lankan team on your shoulders for so long. Just talk about that experience as well also, because in many ways you're very similar.
So two things. I know Sachin was carrying same way. It is harder because batsmen all have one chance. So one mistakes, you're finished. Bowler can do many mistakes, so I have a better chance of succeeding than him.
I'm still waiting for that juicy half volley. He has never bowled that to me.
So it was difficult, but thing is, you know, because to carrying the whole team, because the reason was Sri Lanka was not a great side when I started, because then only it slowly became because legends like Sanath and Sangha to Mayala to Arjuna Aravinda all came that when we are playing our era. So that's why I think at the time, bowling wise, because see, I took a lot of wickets because I'm bowling one side. Because somebody has to take wickets, right?
You're
Then
very modest, sir.
No, and Vas and me to bowl because didn't have much. In later stage only the bowlers came. So I had opportunities, a lot of opportunities. The pressure is high. So that pressure, because if you enjoy the game, you don't think about the end result. And you just want to at the time, at the person, who am I bowling to? On your day, you might beat that person. But some days, that person will beat. So you have to accept it. So I think I accepted and always didn't get upset getting wickets or not, because keep a smile, because I have to enjoy the game. So I will advise any cricketer, rather than thinking about performance, just go and enjoy. Be great for the God, because you are given the participation is more important than having succeed. So I think that's the way it is, because I lived in 18 years in 16 years in 10 to 12 years in hostel. So that was given me a thought that you have to be like, you know, sharing and be happy every time, because there are a lot of problems you'll have, but still you have to be happy. So that's why that teach me to how to play cricket in the latter part of it.
So what do you think made Murli sir great? You know, when they say that there's something that is always there, you played against the greatest of, you know, all of the bowlers. What made him so special even while you were playing? Because I remember for a long time, Murli sir used to only bowl the incoming delivery. Eventually, later on, you developed the other bits, and we saw that just with that one ball also, he used to keep on at it. So what was so great about Murli sir as a bowler?
See, just now the way he answered that earlier question, that if an individual is not going to appreciate for what one is able to go out and do, how would the rest of the world appreciate? And that is what mental strength is all about. There are not going to be good times every time you go out. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be disappointments. But from those disappointments, how do you rise back, get on your feet and start competing? That makes you a real sportsman. And exactly that is what he possessed. He, like you said earlier, that, you know, he just loved bowling. But the whole world knew that he had a big turn. I mean, you make him bowl on a expressway, he is going to turn the ball. You know, no matter how the surface is, Murli is going to turn the ball. And he did not rely only on that. Because just with that turn itself, he was a dangerous bowler. Because in our meetings, we would discuss hours on end how to tackle him, what are the signals to pick, all those things. But he kept reinventing himself.
No, so
And
the
one of
signals I
one
want
of
to
the-
ask you.
and
You
one
said
of
in an
the-
interview how you used to read on the hand.
I'm still figuring out.
No, I will say.
No.
See, definitely, some players read. I know he read me very well, right? Not many people can do. But Lara had success, but he never read me also.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't know what mechanism he did, but he read me, and also few people I know Rahul Dravid is one of the greatest players.
Yes.
He never read me.
Really?
I knew that. So Sachin always, him and Sehwag and those players in Gambhir are like the players. Some players read, some players even later, sometimes they play on that. So it's definitely I am saying he read me, few people read me, and even in my team, some people read and some people doesn't, because some are playing ways are different, because legend like him, he watch from the seam of the ball, from the hand itself. Some people doesn't, they do the pitch.
Of the pitch.
Yes.
And that's where he was. Yes.
So when, like he said, that very few guys read him, but in that also he wanted to develop more things, and if I'm not mistaken, he developed Dusra in the late 90s.
Yes, much later.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the story that I heard through Harbhajan was, इसने दूसरा डालना तो बहुत पहले सीखा था, मगर वो नेट में प्रैक्टिस करे जा रहा था. So for 18 months, he continued practicing dusra in the nets before he bowled the first ball in international cricket. And that the reason for that was that he should not lose his original strength, the qualities that he possessed, while continuing to bowl well in Test cricket. In that, you continue also to develop new things, introduce new things, because you have to, like I said, you continue reinventing yourself. Like how bowler is reading batter's mind, batters are also trying to figure out what the bowler is trying to do. So the combination, and to then plan this, execute, consistently outsmart batters is not easy. And that is what we experience all the time.
And
He bowled in a test match 35 overs.
Against you all. No.
On his own.
No.
The captain, he by force, he's getting the ball.
I can remember 1993, India is left and right hammering us, because test matches, I can remember, everyone is getting hundreds and hundreds. So in Bangalore, I can remember we played only one fast bowler. He opened the bowling. So because we thought India was strong with three spinners at the time, Raju and Anil and Chauhan.
Yes,
Rajesh
Rajesh Chauhan,
right? So these three guys takes wickets. So we thought at least we play more spinners and get there. So I end up with bowling, start with first he bowled and 3 overs I started, and I end up with bowling till when they declared 600 runs, declared second day afternoon, but continuously one end I bowled. So like that, those years. So
you were talking about the Bangalore hammering. I remember 952 as well. We all remember that, right? 340 on City on this side. Let's not go into those memories. Let's come into some fun stuff for us. Since you've been so honest, one question's gone out of the window. You said, sir, read you better than Lara. So that's done. Who was the opposition that you found the easiest to bowl to? Because I remember England also 9 for something, 84. But easiest. Now, honestly, sir, easiest opposition that I'll get them.
Mohammad Yusuf.
Oh, really? Oh, as a batsman? No, as a full team, I'm saying.
Whole
Full team was who could not pick you, and they were always scared.
One guy or?
No, whole team. Which
Whole
team
team.
that was you felt?
See, I can't see two teams were very, didn't play, England and South Africa.
England. Yes, South Africa. Darren Cullingham, I remember. Poor chap. Easiest opposition for you to smash, and we are here in India, you can say anything you want, sir. Easiest opposition for you to smash as a batsman.
There's no easy opposition for
No, but as a bowler. Sanath sir, right now you said you didn't feel bad for anybody. So you can say that opposition. Or an opposition.
I always go after Venkatesh.
Venkatesh Prasad, huh?
Yes.
Right. Okay. This game is called First Time, Last Time, okay? First time, this is a jogging your memory. First time you all wore the national jersey. Sachin, sir?
16th of November 1989.
Yes. Ye to. Sir, first time you wore the national...
15th.
First time you wore the national jersey.
I'm getting confused.
I know the match, but I don't know the date because against Australia 1992.
Okay.
In Ketarama, the first time I won national jersey for test match because one day, of course, 1991.
Yes. Sanath, sir, you remember?
ODI game, Boxing Day in Australia,
Yeah.
1989.
That's correct. But we saw the Marauder much later. Okay. First time you got Sachin sir out, you took many years. You remember the match?
First time.
Yeah.
First time he didn't give him a chance because he was hitting me every time I bowled. In 90, actually, it's
So
in 1993, maybe once I would
no,
have.
no. It happened in a one day in Colombo. 1997 when you got him out in one day.
So that means you see, 5 years he smashed me. I haven't got him out at all.
You got him a few times after that as well, but of course, yes. Okay. First big match when the three of you all played. Which one was that? You know, when all three of you all were part of the teams?
I can remember that.
Yes. Sir, when?
According to me, 1994.
94.
When they came to India.
Yeah.
93, that is.
93, 94.
94 season.
We played in Lucknow, Ahmedabad and Bangalore.
Yeah.
That was the first time you all of them were on stage. All right. Okay. The last time you all picked up cricket gear in a ground to play. Last time we picked up cricket gear, but the bat, ball, helmet. everything.
International match or normal?
No, any time. Nowadays you have so many other matches. Last time we picked.
The Legends match also you are
Okay, no, not
We were
Legends.
playing Legends.
No, I know you all are playing
International
Legends.
match.
International match. Let's stick to international.
For me, 2011 World Cup. It's disappointing, but good for him.
Very good for us, sir. We were very happy. We got the 96 revenge. Last time, Sachin sir, of course, we all...
Mumbai in
Yes.
2013.
Do you miss opening with him? You all had a very brief stint when you all opened for Mumbai Indians, the two of you all. Was that like was it fun with the two of you all to be out?
I loved it. I loved it because I told him, "Tu maar, jo bhi hai. If you see, you hit. You just back your instincts and go for it."
Yeah.
The first few games I missed out because I was not fit, and I think half the season was already done in the first season. So 7 matches I missed, and then later on I joined him, and I enjoyed. I've always enjoyed when we were playing together. When he was batting against India, I was constantly thinking कि इसको out कैसे करे भाई नहीं तो match खत्म हो जाएगी. But I enjoyed batting with him. Loved it.
And of course, did you have like this aggressor and pacifier equation with your the other partners? You know, so in Hindi we'll say मैं मारूंगा तू रुक जा. Well, I'll hit and you stay. You know, did you do that role playing ever as a batsman?
That's what Sachin always says. You just go and hit the ball. He was looking at from the other end.
Yeah.
But it was good because you got a lot of confidence. I know that somebody's there to hold from one end. So you get more relaxed. You can hit the ball well. And you can play your natural game. So that's the confidence I got with him.
Now, everyone knows Murli sir as a bowler. But sir, you know, your highest test score is against who?
India.
Yes. Murli sir's highest test score is 67 against India with 5 sixes and 3 fours. So, since you mentioned Harbhajan Singh used to love batting and he used to think, before we call a lot more people to do lovely photo ops, Sachin sir, just your words about the man, and actually both the men standing on either side of you, they've been stalwarts for all of us, and very rarely, like I said, do we have 3 legends on stage. Just some closing words about the 2 gentlemen with us.
No, I'm so happy that I'm able to spend time with them, and the best part is, after so many years, we continue being good friends. We enjoy each other's company, and today we are at this special occasion where your biopic is released, the trailer is released, and I'm sure everyone is going to watch the movie. So will I, and I want to wish you the very best of luck. Sanath, Best wishes to your family as well, everyone at home. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yes.
I would like to thank Sachin for coming here and making sure that this been presented to the public. And also Sanath is a great friend, and also we play together same era and same time dressing room. Even though we are not in now playing matches, still we meet up and catch up. Even with Sachin sir also, we always love him, and also he's so humble and anytime approachable. That is the most important part. See, anytime your past cricketers approachable, that is more important, because for their things also we will stand for them. They also stand for our things. So that is the greatness of the legend. More than a legend is because you know, because he is the one who carried away Indian cricket for nearly about 3 decades.
Forever, sir. And he's actually the reason why I think people started watching TV, and that's why TV rights have a lot to thank to Sachin Tendulkar. That's how it
And
happens.
also I would like to thank Sripati director, and especially director Venkat Prabhu, because everyone doesn't know, because I was not interested to do these movies and everything. So he just because my wife's childhood friend just visited our foundation and then came through my manager to my house to have lunch and go. At the time, just he presented and said, we have to do this. Then I said, whatever, that's up to you. Then after that, unfortunately, he couldn't do, he had a lot of busy work and everything. Then Sripati did the job. So thanks Sripati, thank Venkat sir. And also, I would like to thank all the actors and actors who done this movie. Thank you very much. You have done a great job, and hopefully everything goes well. And also the media and everybody, thank you for coming here. And it's without you, we can't present it. So thank you, thanks a lot for coming here and coming to this occasion. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
finally, thank you for you to presenting and
Thank you, sir. It
making
was-
sure very comfortable,
Yes.
3 of us. Thanks.
Thank you. My honor. We can have some pictures.
You took 5 wickets, 8 wickets. Which wicket you enjoyed the most? You had always a very standard answer, you know, with that expression, no, all the wickets. But I believe, obviously, this 800 wicket which you got, you know, in Gaul in 2010, there was a story, I think, behind the, I think, in the Indian last pair of Ishant Sharma and Pragyan Oja. I think they had defied the Sri Lankan bowling attack for quite some time. So, firstly, will you be able to relive that, you know, obviously not just the moment, but before that moment? If you can just talk about that first. Then I have a second question for you, sir.
First, I'll answer the first one.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
one.
No, because everyone knows that I retired when I was 792, last match to go. So this is the match that I had enough of cricket. So I decided to retire. So to give the youngsters another chance, because there are, you know, after that Rangana got 400 wickets. So they were waiting to give them a chance. So I had nothing to achieve. So I thought, so you know, what happened was last inning, India was follow on, and last batsman to a batting. So I had 799 wickets. So when we bowling that, good thing happened was Lasith Malinga was bowling and he got injured and he went off. Because if he'd have bowled for tailenders, you know how lethal is lucky. Lasith would have got the wicket. So Rangana Erath was bowling and myself. We bowled about close to 14 overs in between to get the last wicket. So then water break came. So Ishan and Pagan was there. So then I went and asked. Them that I told him. Right, okay. Okay, I don't want to say that bit about, but so end of the day, I was lucky enough to pick the last wicket. Mayala got the slip catch and got it. So it was not easily happen. I thought it meant to be happen rather than anything else, because, you know, anybody could take that wicket, and also last wicket of that match, I have to take it. So for me, it's 800 was a number, but end of the day, this 800 became a big popular all over the world, because 800 number became a very popular for me. Even the movies, named as 800, how to achieve 800. So that's what happened, I can say.